What is poppin' YouTube? Your boy Suntwisted, and welcome back to Black Ops 2 playthrough part 5. Before I get into the regular playthrough, I actually want to address something. Go Through Great just posted his next part in his Black Ops playthrough, which he originally said he was not going to do anymore because he lost interest, and he mentioned in the video, and it kind of seems like I had something to do with him not wanting to continue along with other things that were going on in his life. But I made a comment on one of his videos about his what was it that I said? His situational awareness sucks. And I guess that kind of made him, maybe even if he didn't feel that I felt this way, but maybe it made him feel like people are clowning him in his videos, like they're watching his videos just to see him fail, and basically he's just a spectacle to make fun of, and that's why people watch his videos. And that, along with whatever other things were weighing on his mind, made him not want to play the game anymore.
Did he kill my father?
So I wanted to address that. Now, for those of you that don't know, Goat is my friend in real life. I've known him for going on like 10 years now, and I consider Goat to be like a brother. So, Goat, if you thought that I was like clowning you and that's why I watch your videos, man, that's not it at all. If I thought you were some kind of buffoon to just be watched as a spectacle, I wouldn't even bother looking at your videos. Like I said in the comment, if it was something like that, I'd be subscribed to Dark Side Phil if that was the case. I actually watch your videos because I like your commentary and you make it interesting. But when you get frustrated and you spaz out, it's a special kind of reaction that you have that I find entertaining. It's kind of like how you like watching my Twisted Tirade videos. Now, I'm sure you're not watching it thinking, oh, just look at this fucking buffoon acting like an idiot over whatever topic it is. It's more about the way I react to situations when I'm pissed off. It's kind of funny to watch. And that's what I was trying to get at. Not that, oh, look at how bad this guy is. Let's watch this video to see how terrible he is, to feel better about yourself and make fun of him, type of thing. It isn't any of that. So if you thought that's what it was, I apologize for that. But like I said, I've told you this yourself. I've said it. I even said it in the video. I love you like a brother. I wouldn't try to clown you like that, especially not in a public forum like YouTube. So I definitely want to see you continue making more of these videos, so I can see, how you. I mean, it's not like you can change your approach, but just to see it play. Like I said, I find your videos very interesting. Like I said it before, and I'll say it again. I think you have the best YouTube channel, out there as far as I'm concerned, anyway. So. It's all love. So definitely keep making those videos. Whatever the other stuff he's talking about, I know we talked about it a little bit in private before. I don't know if it's the same thing you're talking about as what's weighing on your mind that's making life a little unhappy right now, or if it's some extra shit added on to that. I don't know if you want to talk about that. Maybe we could do a podcast and get some of that out. Fuck. I don't know where I'm getting fucked up from. Yeah, I don't know if you want to talk about that. If you don't want to talk about that, if you want to get at it in private, whatever, get at me, we can do that.
Let's see what this bastard can do.
I actually had another topic that I wanted to discuss, and I just completely had a brain fart on what the hell the topic was. That was on my mind. Yes, it was also something that Goat said to me on my Call of Duty videos. He's asking me why I don't do out of the box playthrough, and kind of made some statements as far as wanting to see natural reactions and all of that. I don't try to go do like play the game first to figure it out so that when I do a playthrough I look flawless or anything like that. That's not why I don't do the out of the box playthrough. My reason for not doing it, as I've complained about many times before, is when you're recording with Total Media Extreme, because of the HDCP in the PlayStation 3, you have to use component cables. Well, that's what was fucking me up, that goddamn drone. You have to use component cables to be able to record, and you have to play in 720p, and 720p over component is so atrocious in comparison to 720p over HDMI or 1080p over HDMI. And it's like, I don't want my first experience of the game to be in that degraded, you know, in that degraded state. I want to experience the game in its fullness and its richness in its entirety at first. So I don't want, you know, to get someplace that would have been spectacular if I saw it in 720 over HDMI or in 1080 over HDMI, and it just looks watered down and disgusting over component, and I lose the wow factor that I would have had. So I'd rather play it through on the best resolution that I can first, just so that I get the full experience out of the gate, and then go back and play it. I would love to do it straight out of the box playthrough, so you could get my original natural reactions and responses. I mean, that's why we do the live commentary in the first place, is so you get unfiltered reactions. But you know, just the fact that I can't experience the game fully that way is the only reason why I do it that way. So it's not about, you know, excellence. I mean, as you can see, I'm not great at first-person shooters either. I may be a little bit better than decent, but I'm not, you know, not special at this shit. I fuck up too. As you just saw there, I died. You know, playing this through before I've died. I've already beat the game and I'm still, you know, fucking up on it. So it's not about making it look perfect. I don't give a shit about making it look perfect or somebody calling me a noob or you didn't do this right. They can suck a dick. I don't give a fuck about none of that. It's just about my quality of experience in the game is the only reason. And to be honest with you, I don't even recall if there really were any like wow factor moments for me in the game like that. Like something happened, I was just amazed and had this crazy, you know, reaction that you wouldn't get by doing this. So you're not really missing much, you know. So I'm not really taking anything away from you by redoing it this way. And honestly, even though I just beat this game, I really don't even remember, you know, 100%. Like a few things I remember on these levels, but I don't really remember 100% what went down, when it went down, or how it went down on every level. So it's still kind of like a surprise to me anyway, because it's like I really was just running through it. I wasn't savoring every level and really sitting there and taking it all in and doing all of that. And I think I kind of did that specifically because I wanted to leave some room for, you know, I guess astonishment during this playthrough, because there were things when I was watching your Goat's parts of the playthrough that I didn't even do or wasn't even aware of that you could do, like taking out those animal traps when you were trying to get woods out of the from what was that? I don't know if you were in Brazil or wherever the hell you were, but I didn't even open that shed or pick the lock. I didn't even know you could put out animal traps out there. And because of seeing that, I started paying more attention when I was playing through the game and realized there were a couple of parts where there were other things you could go get to that I wasn't getting, and it allowed me to open it up. So, you know, I kind of just ran through the game to see what it really was about. Only because I usually, on these first-person shooters, I usually always play the campaign first before I ever jump into multiplayer or anything else. If it had, you know, like zombies or Spec Ops or anything like that, I always play the multiplayer the first thing out the gate. And this one was the first one that I played multiplayer before anything else. And I'm not one of those people that just disregards the campaign. Like, I just bought it for the online multiplayer and fuck the campaign. I'm not that guy. The campaign has to be played in its entirety of every first-person shooter that I buy. The campaign has to be played. So, you know, I think I ran through the campaign a little fast in this one because I wanted to get back to the multiplayer. Mainly because, you know, as some of you may know or don't know, I'm part of a gaming group, mainly game on Battlefield right now, only because those guys didn't like Modern Warfare 3. But with Black Ops coming, the fuck you told me to go and that shit is standing right there. But with Black Ops 2 coming out, we created another game night for Black Ops 2, so just so that I could familiarize myself with the weapons and the levels, so that I just wouldn't be the total noob in that game night and just have my ass handed to me. I really wanted to get back into the multiplayer and get as much time in as possible to learn the maps and unlock some weapons and get familiar with the movement and all of that, so that when we get into the game night, we can make things happen. Okay, this dude is fucking me up. Your man Harper is fucking me up, and you start getting shot and you go completely blind. So that's why I kind of ran through the campaign so that I know I did it. It's out of the way. I didn't just neglect it. I played it and get back into the multiplayer. So like I said, for that reason, I really didn't take the time to just sit back and savor everything that was going on in here. So you might still get those, you know, the wow factor, I guess, from this playthrough, because
Ready when you are.
I wasn't overly analyzing every single thing that I was experiencing when I played it through the first time. It really was just about getting through this shit. Like for instance, when in the first video, when I was talking about, you know, where are the alligators at? You know, when you're taking woods out of there, it should be alligators or caiman or something sitting in there. I didn't think about that the first time I played through it, because I was just running through it. But this time I'm playing through it. I'm actually paying more attention because I don't feel like I'm in a rush. I'm taking my time to have a conversation with you bastards and bring you these videos, so I can actually. Did you say the guy on the left? Motherfucker. Yeah. He normally says the guy on the right, so you gotta throw me off with that guy on the left shit. Yeah, so I'm taking my time now so I can express, you know, or analyze everything I'm seeing properly and then give a reaction to it. So like I say, you're not really missing anything. I kind of purposely did it that way to not steal everything from you. And like I said, you know, there really weren't any big wow factors that I did on the other game. These things here, like this, like what I just did open here, you got that sock intel. I really don't know what that intel does for you. I guess you get maybe you get a trophy if you collect all of them. I think I've collected maybe 3 of them in this whole time. I don't know if you can come through here and cut this. That would have been nice if you could do that. So yeah, those are the 2 topics that were on my mind. I have a couple other things on my mind, but I really want to save them for the podcast. I really am amped to do another podcast. Got a couple of topics rattling around in my brain, and I guess we just have to figure out a time, you know, link up with Goat and figure out a time when we can put that podcast together. I know it's been a while since the last one. And these topics, we were actually supposed to do another podcast a while ago with Hawk, and you know, one of the topics that I brought up that we never discussed, some politics and things like that. So I guess we will get into that. Thinking about starting a new series too. About 2 weeks ago, Machinima actually sent me an email to apply to become a Machinima director. For those of you that don't know, I'm a Machinima partner already. Directors are different than partners. I really don't know the difference between a partner and a director. I'm just gonna assume. Actually, I do know one difference, but the directors are the ones who actually get to post their videos to Machinima or Machinima Respawn or Machinima Sport, and you can get your videos in front of Machinima's, you know, whatever million, 5 million, 8 million subscribers to help grow your channel, and you put the Machinima pre-roll and post-roll in your videos. Whereas partners, you don't put the pre-roll and post-roll, and you can't post to Machinima's channels. You just have the ability to monetize your videos and be under the Machinima umbrella, so you don't get copyright strikes by YouTube. So I'm also assuming the CPM is probably higher for the Machinima director than it is for a Machinima partner.
Ready with the scanner?
Or affiliate, as they call it now.
I know he's here somewhere.
So, yeah, so I applied. It was rejected, but it kind of made me start thinking about a new business model for Once Twisted Entertainment, which is my label. And I don't know, I was trying to pitch to them an idea of I don't want to call it a reality show, but I guess like a in real life show of how YouTube and gaming led to me wanting to actually pursue music as a career and chronicle my daily activities as to what I'm doing to help promote my music, build a fan base, you know, what I'm doing as far as writing and creativity and going to school for production and taking business classes, which I am taking right now, you know, writing a business plan, marketing, business startup capital, doing it through a company called Canvas, a not-for-profit organization that, you know, they help you get $15,000 in startup money, and they put you through those business training courses to make sure that you start your business properly and you stay in business and don't go out of business, and make sure that you have a proper plan to follow, proper marketing, proper budgeting, financing, so that you're, you know, not just startup capital but operational capital, so that you know when the slow period in your business, you can keep your doors open, which is one of the reasons why a lot of businesses fail. They don't properly take all of that into consideration. So I'm already doing all of that and looking at school. I've already been to 2 open houses, one for Dubspot, one for IAR, which is the Institute of Audio Research, and I think I'm gonna do one more for DMX, which is Thoreau College's audio program, and I guess at that point decide where I'm going. It's really looking like Dubspot right now, but I wanted to chronicle that and to really like outline how gaming and YouTube actually pushed me to really do that and just get into it and then chronicle, you know, everything that I'm doing along the way to actually make that a reality of, you know, music being financially, supporting myself financially through music, which is something I've been doing for the past 27 years. I've been doing music since I was, well, 27 years, so 25 years, about 26 years. Since I was 7, I've been rapping and doing music, and you know, I never took it seriously as far as trying to make a career out of it. I mean, I took it seriously, but I was never trying to make a career out of it. I was doing it because I loved doing it. And I've thought about making a career out of it a couple times and talked myself out of it. And, you know, a couple of things that actually happened in my life kind of made me say, you know what, fuck it. Why are you playing around with it? You love it. It's something that you're passionate about. It's something that you can make money off of. You know, as opposed to doing something that you hate and being miserable every day. You could actually do something that you love and be excited and motivated about going to work every day and doing things on your own terms and whatever. So I wanted to chronicle that. I guess they felt, I don't know if it was, I mean, the way they described to me, I guess they felt they weren't really feeling the concept for that, so they turned down my application for director, but invited me to apply later on. I don't know what the hell that means. So I don't know if it's just the concept they didn't like or if they felt the channel's not big enough. I don't know what the reason is, but even though they chose not to, it makes me, I still kind of want to move forward with it and do that, create that series anyway, just for myself to do it. So I'm thinking about putting that together and how exactly I want to go about chronicling it and how to do it in a way where it's entertaining and it's not spamming you every day with videos, and trying to decide if I do it every day, because it is basically chronicling what I do on a day-to-day basis to make this a reality. So am I gonna make, you know, 5-minute daily videos? Am I gonna make 20-minute daily videos? What exactly do I want to put in every video? So hammering that out in my mind and deciding what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it, the logistics of it,
from the other models.
Working that out. So
extracting the central computer is
that
not
might
a
be
simple task.
a new series.
A series of security barriers are directly linked to the unit's self-destruct mechanism.
Coming to you, and there's some other things that I actually want to do on this channel too that I wanted to do for a while. One of them I don't have the, I guess the skills to actually do yet on my own, but I'm about to get into that on the side and try to make something happen with that. I'm not going to really give too much away about what that is, but I think it's something that you guys would enjoy if I could pull it off. I think it would, you know, it's something that you guys would really enjoy, and it's something that I haven't seen anybody do on YouTube yet. I don't know if it's just I don't follow enough channels and somebody is doing it and I'm just not aware of it, but I've never seen anybody do it yet. It's not anything innovative as far as the concept is not anything new. It's just that nobody's using YouTube to do it, and you know, it's almost something like when Guns for Hire said he wanted to do with his new show that made me excited is because to me I see YouTube as a television network, because the fact that we can upload unlimited video, it's in HD, you can stream to it. It's basically like everybody who has a YouTube account has their own television network. So I don't understand why people are not putting on their own television shows and putting them on YouTube, or putting together their own mini movies or mini series and putting it on YouTube. I don't get it. You know, Freddie W, he does those little, you know, he does those entertaining videos and all of that, but I don't understand why with his resources Freddie doesn't actually put a TV show together, 20-minute, 30-minute show, or a movie together and put it up on YouTube. Something that he could actually turn around and sell. You know, you get all those people viewing it, now you can put it on DVD and actually sell DVDs of it, or you can put it on for rent on YouTube and have people come rent it and watch it, or you can put together, like I said, wow, shot Harper the fuck up, or you can put together, you know, a series that comes on every week, and you know, straight television show, and have, wow. Yeah, that's my alarm telling me it's time to eat. Yeah, I told y'all I was getting, well, I didn't tell y'all, but getting strict on the eating time, so put alarms up to make sure that I don't miss out on anything. But who is he trying to run to? Yeah, so yeah, as I was saying, I don't understand why people have not taken advantage of YouTube and done that. You have a great show idea, fuck pitching it to a network. Just get your money up, grassroots it, create your pilot or whatever, and put that shit on YouTube. You got a movie idea, do the same. You have millions of people watching it, and it's free. It's a free television network. Nobody's telling you what you can or can't put up there. Nobody is telling you when you can post it, what type of shit to put up there. You do whatever the hell you want. So why is nobody really taking advantage of that and putting together shows and movies and all of that, and promoting it and building a business out of it? You know, I really don't get it. You know, if I had the ability to do that, if I knew about production and post-production and lighting and shooting things that way, I most definitely would create a show and put it up on YouTube and help build an audience and really get it popping. So, you know, that's why I was excited when Gunn said he was doing that show, because he, you know, somebody was actually trying to do that, and then he scrapped that. I don't know what the fuck he's doing right now, but few things on my mind right there. I'm probably kind of rambling on a little bit at the mouth. Your man Candyman was fucking chicken neck. That's crazy to me. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna end this video at this point, 25 minutes, and we'll start this part up next video. Peace.